What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all having a great day today. Just want to say thank you for helping me reach 300 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Truly grateful, honestly, for those of you guys that are supporting my channel. It means a lot to me. I haven't been vlogging as much because I'm officially a father to a beautiful baby girl. My girlfriend gave birth to our beautiful daughter, and I've been on daddy duty ever since, so that's why I haven't been able to push out as much content, but I am going to be trying to give you guys at least some videos so you guys can see. So sorry that I'm not uploading as much. I haven't really gone out with the car either. I'll be back out, you know, just now. It's a whole different lifestyle. Honestly, I love it. I love bonding with my little baby girl. But yeah, that's why I haven't been pushing much content. Hope you guys understand, just letting you guys know. But today we are going to be installing a head unit onto the E92 because the head unit that I have, the pixels are dead. You can't really see nothing. It's just once you turn on the car, like the whole screen is just orange, and that kind of bugs me. So I went with the Eonon or Eonon head unit. Not sure how you pronounce it, but I have it right here. I'll be showing you guys that soon, but honestly, before I start taking that out and making a big mess in my car, I'm gonna start taking off the old head unit, and then once it's time to put the new one in and wire everything up, then I'll show you guys how it looks. But that's what we're gonna be doing today, guys. We're gonna be installing a new head unit, and this should make the car look much better, and then now I'll be able to see everything, because this head unit doesn't have Bluetooth, so I have to connect the wire, and sometimes the wire isn't working and you just can't see anything, and it's just very annoying. So that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. So let me go ahead and start removing this old head unit so we can start installing the new one. Alright, so once you get this head unit, it does come with a pry tool. I am going to start prying right here, here, and then possibly here and here, just so we can remove this section to get to the screws that are in the back that are holding the actual radio itself. So let me go ahead and start doing that. Just be gentle with it. You guys don't want to end up breaking anything. Okay, and just like that, it's off. Now we just gotta undo these plugs. So just push the tab in and then pull this back, and it should pop right off. Same thing with the other one. And this section is now off. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is grab a Phillips screwdriver and remove this screw here and that screw right there, and then you should be able to pull off this top section. So let me go ahead and start doing that. Now that both screws are removed, now we can just pull off on this. Should be able to pull this off. Alright, so for this tab, you're just gonna lift up a bit and then pull back, and then that should come off, and then just undo this plug right here, and then the radio should be off. Alright, so here's the old head unit, so no more OEM one. So now I'm just gonna start undoing this bracket, which you have a couple screws here, one there, there, and up there, and then you got two bolts in here, which is that one, and you should be able to pull off this entire bracket from the OEM one. And then I'll pull out the new head unit, plug it in, see if it works, and then show you guys how it looks. Okay, so they are going to be Torx 20 screws, so just undo the bolts. Okay, so next thing is going to be those two bolts, which is going to be 7mm bolt, which is this one here, and then that one right there. Now that all the bolts are removed, we can simply just start tugging on the bracket and start pulling it off. All right, and just like that, we've got this entire space now. Now I'm gonna take out the new head unit and show you guys how that looks. All right guys, so here is the new head unit that we're gonna be installing. This thing is massive and looks insane. It looks really good. I can't wait to plug all this in and test it out. But this is technically gonna sit on the entire opening right here, so it's gonna be technically like that. So it's gonna take up the entire space, and then the buttons will be here in the bottom for the AC unit. All right, for those of you guys wondering, I have a 2007 E92 335i with the Logic 7 sound system. For those of you that have the Logic 7, you are gonna have to buy this decoder box. That way you guys can get sound. Just to show you guys how to pretty much install this, it's pretty easy. You have this little box here with this little tab. Just pull up on it to remove it. So once you take that off, you're gonna grab this connector right here. It sits into this spot right here. So just push the tab and then pull it out. And that connector is actually gonna go into this tab. So grab the wire and then just put it in pretty much like that. It clicks in, and then you grab your decoder box and then put this into the box, and you're pretty much good to go. Now plug this in to the power of the harness that comes with the new head unit. So technically just plug those two in and then you should be good to go. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you guys the rest. All right guys, so everything's already installed. Everything's already wired up. I tested it, I have sound. So now it's just technically mounting this back on there with the brackets that they provide you with, which is this. So I'm gonna start mounting up the bracket, and then I still have to go upstairs because I am gonna have to shave off that little T right here. I'm gonna have to shave that down, so it's just this piece right here. So I'm gonna have to go upstairs and shave that down on both ends. That way I can put it with the new bracket. I already shaved this piece down. As you can see, it's shaved right here and right here. It's like a long piece right here on both ends. So both sides are already shaved off, and now I can technically fit it in here. That's why you have to kind of shave off those pieces, because it's gonna sit in here and then also right here. All the wires I already shoved them in, the GPS, the Wi-Fi, and everything. I just throw them back there. You don't really have to mount it on top of the car or anything, from what I've read. People just throw it in here and then it tends to work. I also ran the Apple CarPlay wire through the inside, and I pulled it out right here through the side of the car, through this plastic trim. I'm just gonna shove it all in and then make it probably come out to right here. That way I can connect my phone, and then the CarPlay should be good to go. So now I just gotta plug that in, put this back on, and then just use the trim piece that they provide, and then that should be it. And then I'll show you guys how it looks with it on. I'll make sure I turn off the audio because I don't want to get copyrighted. So let me go ahead and start installing this. That way I can show you guys how everything looks. Just pop these back in. That one, and the black one, and now we just gotta push these back into the tabs like so. There you go. All right, so everything is now on. The trim piece, the unit, everything's all connected now. Now the only thing left to do is mount the screws here and here, which they do provide screws. They provide two sets. They provide these long ones and then some shorter ones in these. Use the longer ones because the short ones are too short and they just don't grab. Just like that. everything is put on. I'm just gonna put the grommets back in that they come with. Everything is now installed. That looks really good. Now let me turn on the radio. I'm gonna put the volume down just so you guys can see how it looks, because I don't want to get copyrighted like I said. But let me go ahead, get the keys, turn this on so you guys can check it out. Alright guys, so let me put the key in. There it is. This thing is actually pretty quick too, which honestly really cool. I already adjusted the time and everything, so everything's pretty good. You got navigation, the radio, the music that's technically stored, videos as well, your Bluetooth. But yeah, other than that, everything is pretty good. This honestly looks amazing. It looks way better than the OEM one. I absolutely like it. Now I don't have to look at a bright orange screen with dead pixels. Now I can actually see what I'm looking at, and now I can actually put GPS through here and everything. Honestly, this is the best bang for your buck. Just remember to get that decoder if you have the Logic 7. If not, you won't have sound. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions, make sure you guys let me know or just ask me, and I'll make sure I try to respond as fast as possible. But guys, I'll catch you guys on the next video.